everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. The S&P 500 was up almost 0.5% today, another high for the year, and again getting closer and closer to the all-time high, which was set back at the beginning of last year. The big news today was CPI report for inflation came out. If you look at it on a year-by-year basis, this year versus last, it's down versus where it was last month on both core and headline inflation. If you look at it month over month, it's actually up a little bit on core inflation for the month, this month versus last month. So for November versus October. And so, and that's going to be something that the Federal Reserve kind of keys in on, in my opinion. The Federal Reserve's meeting today. They meet tomorrow. Chairman Powell will come out. They'll make their announcement of what they want to do. He'll do a question and answer session. I think he's going to try really hard to, scare the market because it's making the financial situation easier, which again can create more inflation scenario. That's been a consistent, theme throughout, this whole regime of raising rates starting back in November of 21. So that wouldn't be a very big surprise. Matter of fact, the market seems to be kind of ignoring some of that rhetoric just because we've heard it so often, and the numbers are still not terrible. However, we're probably going to see what's called the dot plot comes out of the statement of economic projections. They only do that 4 times a year. And so that will be something the market really keys in on because every governor gets to basically put a dot on this plot where they think the rates are going to be next year. And so the last time we had a dot plot, the majority of people on the governor's Fed Reserve Governor Board felt that the market, the interest rates would be lower next year than they are now. So we'll see what happens this time, see how the market reacts to that. I think there's just too much momentum here. We could have a day where it comes down. I remember a couple of weeks ago, we had a day where Chairman Powell was speaking and the market dropped 0.8% that day. And then we came back really quickly because, again, the momentum is to the upside. The primary direction is still to the upside. And so that's really what's kind of happening. Now, I do expect some type of pause into this momentum here. Maybe we run, really well for the rest of this week. And then the last 2 weeks, we kind of have some issues, mainly because there's a lot of tax loss selling that goes on at the end of the year where people are just trying to take their losses and bank them. And then we get this rebalancing effect that happens in these very large 401k, target date type funds. And so we'll see what type of impact that has. I know last couple of weeks were pretty rough. Bottoms out usually around the 27th, 28th of the December. And then we generally will get that bounce back up. People are kind of done doing their selling. So don't be surprised if we see some softness. As it is, we're kind of stretched out to the upside anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it no matter what time of the year it was. But combined with this, kind of year-end stuff that happens, probably create some softness. We'll see. So nonetheless, that's what's going on right now. Good times. Look forward to being able to talk to you about this again tomorrow. Thank you.